Are we ending? Are we finished with pizza?
I think we're done with pizza.
I want to cap off this with a little segment that we're going to do here and now. Here every once in a while.
Yeah.
Matt's movie corner, if you will. I'm doing. I had a New Year when New Year's came around. I had a New Year's resolution. I had a New Year's resolution where I always go back to the same movies. It's always like, I want to watch Who Framed Roger Rabbit again, or I want to watch Clerks again. It's always the movies that I've already seen. And I said to myself, okay, I want to every day that I'm not working. Every day that I'm not working, I'm going to watch a movie that I've never seen before. There's so many movies, new, old, classic, that I've never seen before. Every day that I'm not working, I'm going to watch a movie that I've never seen before. And then I lost my job the first week of January. So I've watched a whole lot more movies than I expected to.
At least you kept with it, though.
Yes, I have. I only missed one day, but I did watch 2 movies in one day. So I guess that kind of helps.
More or less.
I mean, I still didn't like it, but I was so busy that day. I went to a wedding and everything. Anyway, so currently at the time of this recording, I have watched. Today's movie was number 84. I'm not going to do 84 right now. I'm going to when we do these segments, I'm just going to go through the most recent 50. Well, the first 50. And obviously we're not going to stop and talk about every one of them. But we're going to stop and be like, oh, that's a fucking good movie. Or like, I love this movie. Or what, like I watched Chinatown. Like, oh,
Chinatown's a great fucking film.
So,
never seen it.
You can
What?
Oh my God.
Mr. fucking Big L Noir guy.
You
never seen Chinatown?
You got to watch it. We got to watch it at some point.
That's amazing.
It's
really
so good. I got to watch it again. This time we're going to go through 1 through 50. You can keep up with my progress on Twitter. My Twitter is Mattman07, and I do a hashtag #DayOffMovie every day. Okay, so the first 50, we're gonna try and blaze through this and stop on anyone that catches your ear. Happy Christmas, Election, Boyhood, Inherent Vice, Beginners, In a World, Edge of Tomorrow. The Lego Movie.
Yeah.
I remember that. We were both there for that one.
Yeah. Legend of Tomorrow and the Lego Movie. Those were
Lego
the ones
Movie,
that we saw
I wasn't with you guys.
But the Lego Movie is really good, and it's one of those movies where I was like, I did not think this was going to be good.
I didn't think it was.
I thought it was. Yeah, I thought it might be
so fucking stupid.
I thought it would be okay, and then you get to
now they're doing a Play-Doh movie. Have you heard that?
Shit.
They're doing a Play-Doh movie.
Is it going to be? I really hope.
I'm not sure, but I've kind of learned my lesson where I'm like, I'm going to hold judgment. I'm going to hold off on judging.
Lego Movie was great.
Lego Movie was really good. Pain and Gain. Have you seen that yet?
I have not heard it's really good.
It's so funny. It's so funny. There's it's supposed to be based on a true story, and at one point, like The Rock is they killed this guy. Spoilers, mild spoilers. The Rock has killed this one guy, and he's chopped him into pieces, and he's grilling like his hand on a barbecue grill. And at one point, at that point, the movie takes a break to like put text on the screen that says, "Still based on a true story."
Nice.
Silence of the Lambs.
Great movie.
Nice.
Oh my God.
One of my
Great
favorites.
movie.
You know what? The sequels are actually pretty good too.
Red
Dragon, Hannibal, good shit.
I read something somewhere where they said that it took him a little while for Anthony Hopkins to do that famous scene because he'd never heard the word Chianti spoken.
I heard
aloud.
that the other day too.
Soap Dish, Big Hero 6.
Yeah.
Waking Life, which was a fucking awful movie. Richard Linklater can be really good. He made Boyhood last year, he made Boyhood over the last 10 fucking years. But it was really good. I loved it.
Last year.
I loved it. I saw that he had other movies on Netflix. I wanted to watch Waking Life. Waking Life makes you feel like you've been in a fucking lecture hall for an hour and a half. Because it's animated in this really shitty animation style, honestly. But it's animated, and it's just basically, there's no real plot. It's just a bunch of different people talking about lucid dreaming. There's no real plot except like you're lucid dreaming. You're awake,
cool.
but you're dreaming, and it's kind of like
I can go in the Grand Canyon and have sex.
like you feel after. The only reason I stuck with it was because 20 minutes in, I was like, if I don't finish the rest of this fucking movie, it's not going to count. I don't have the energy to fucking find a different movie and start all over. So I just sat through the rest of the movie.
I'm way too far.
It was an awful fucking movie. Goodfellas.
I haven't seen that one.
That's my favorite gangster movie of all time.
I loved it so much. Ray Liotta's so good in that movie. Robert De Niro is great. Joe Pesci.
He won the fucking Oscar for that movie.
I thought you were Ray Liotta because your skin has the texture of a decorative autumn squash.
It does.
Exam, which was a really good indie movie. You should check it out on Netflix.
I don't know what that is.
Mad Max, which I honestly thought was pretty good, but not as good as I hoped it was.
It's okay. The second one's better.
Way better.
Road Warrior
is the shit.
Road Warrior is where it's fucking at.
Yeah.
Now here's a section. Oh shit. Here's a section. We're on number 19. Jesus Christ. Here's a section where I noticed that all the Bond movies were getting taken off Netflix again.
Oh, shit.
You Only Live Twice, Live and Let Die, For Your Eyes Only, From Russia with Love, A View to a Kill. I also saw Gone Girl.
Gone Girl is
so which was your
fan-fucking-tastic.
favorite Bond movie out of all of those?
Honestly, I liked a lot of Roger Moore, but a lot of his were not very good.
No, Roger
and a lot of them I have a tough time figuring out which is which.
Okay,
but I do know the one that was in Louisiana I didn't really like.
Well, that one I like that one. The one I really didn't like was A View to a Kill. I watched that recently.
That one's the one was in San Francisco, isn't it?
It was so hard to get through.
Oh, it's not good.
Grace Jones, half naked,
wants
to make you throw up.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I don't want to offend any Grace Jones fans, but goddamn.
Yeah.
Goddamn. That is my favorite Bond theme, though.
Yeah. That is
all
the songs
Duran
really
Duran.
Yeah. I'm actually listening to the audiobook for Casino Royale.
Nice.
It's really good.
Oh, yeah. Before you go on,
yes.
Gone Girl. It's my second favorite movie last year. It's fucking fantastic.
Oh my god, it was so good. And you see Ben
Affleck
and Neil Patrick Harris.
If you haven't seen it, go fucking see it. That is like just God. I love like.
I don't want to see his dick.
Really
is it David Lynch? Is that the director? Is that his
no,
name?
David Fincher.
Fincher. I get his last name mixed up.
David
Fincher is just an excellent.
Lynch is much weirder.
Okay.
Fincher is.
Yeah. I figured.
Fincher is less weird.
I get him mixed up.
Fincher's less weird, but he's way more dramatic.
David Fincher is
That's
just
fine.
such an awesome director, and he's just so good at like. You can just tell by his the way he shoots things, and he always has these like mute blue color. Oh man, that movie's so good.
Here's how you know. David Lynch is weird. He's got Twin Peaks. He's got Eraserhead.
Oh, that's right, because I've read some about
Okay,
Twin
which
Peaks,
one is David Fincher?
David Fincher's the one that's less weird, but really dramatic. Social Network. I think he did Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, the American version.
He's a producer.
House of Cards.
Yeah, he's a producer on House of Cards. He directed like the second episode of House of Cards, and you can tell because it's got his like, it's got all his little fucking, it's got all his things. It's got all these like amazing like symmetrical shots and stuff. It's like, God damn, man, you're so like you can just tell. You're like he did this.
Okay, so there's Frank, which was a really good indie movie about a guy who wears the giant head. I don't know if you've seen it around on Netflix.
Yeah, I've seen it.
It's really good. It's actually really, really good.
Starring Frank Langella.
No. But I did see a movie with him in it. Never Say Never Again. Not a very good movie.
Why does that sound... Oh, is that another Bond
That was
movie?
That was the Bond movie that was not under... What is the company that they did?
It was basically
Albert
the
R.
remake of Thunderball.
Okay.
It was not produced by Albert R. Broccoli.
No, it was not. Yeah, that was the producer.
My name is Albert R. Broccoli.
If you watch any fucking...
And his daughter does it now. She's Barbara Broccoli.
All right.
Barbara Broccoli.
Barbara Broccoli.
High Anxiety, which was an Albert Hitchcock fan film with Gene Wilder. That was really good.
Wasn't that Mel Brooks' movie?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or no, was it Mel Brooks?
I think it was Mel Brooks.
It was Mel Brooks. My mistake.
A fan film. No, that's fucking Mel Brooks.
It's a satire.
Bro.
It's a satire.
Which,
that's what I meant to say.
I
apologize.
Okay,
I apologize.
Okay.
It was a satire. I apologize.
Don't be shaming Mel Brooks.
The Imitation Game.
Oh my
I know
god,
you loved that
was my
movie.
favorite movie last year. Except for the only criticism I really have of that movie is that, and I'm gonna see if you back me up on this. Like the last 20 minutes, the movie just takes this complete 180. tone and in like
a
just
little bit.
pacing.
It gets a lot
more
depressing.
It's still really good. It's just like, oh, the war's over, and then it goes, brrr, and then for the last 20 minutes, the movie's about a completely different thing. And I mean, it's still good. It's just like it doesn't ease you in at all.
Is that the Code Breaker movie?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I wanted to.
It's really good. It's really good.
Scenic Route, Crime Against Joe. That was from like the 60s. Jack Reacher.
I like that movie. See, I
want to read the novels because I've seen that it's based on. Like,
yeah, they're making another one. So
I don't care what anybody says. I know that Tom Cruise is pretty fucking crazy, but he's a good actor.
I've always loved this stuff.
And he's also a fucking vampire. He has to be. So
he was in an Interview with the Vampire.
I love that movie. Have you ever seen that movie?
I've never seen that movie.
It's fantastic.
Add it to your list.
So good.
Well, I mean,
it's
I
like
gotta watch it.
It's like the best.
It's
like the best vampire movie ever made.
It is.
God damn! What were we?
Jack Reacher.
Jack Reacher. So I saw that movie with Alan and Tweety one day because we were like, we have nothing to do. Let's go see it. And
I remember that.
I was like, fuck it, all right. And then we went and watched it. And we're like, wow, this is actually pretty entertaining.
I watched it here because I was bored. But I heard
it's really entertaining.
Like you and Alan talked about it, and I'm like, I don't check.
I don't think it's great by any means. It doesn't do anything particularly
but it's
creative.
So
it's just well put together, and it's. There's no holes or anything particularly wrong with it. It's just
and Robert Duvall shows up out of nowhere. You're just like, what?
It's like a solid 7.5 for me. It's really enjoyable.
Yeah, he's the gun shop owner.
Yeah.
It's just like
it's been a while.
Like I had to go on to IMDb. I was like, Robert Duvall's in this movie? Are you sure?
He's starting to be in everything. He's starting to be a Christopher Walken.
Okay, Killing Him Softly. That was the Brad Pitt movie.
That looked dumb.
No, it was good. It was really good.
I still have no interest.
I liked it. The Iron Lady. The Interview. Not as good.
Not that great.
Not good.
Not that great.
Overhyped,
very good.
from what I hear.
Lilo and Stitch.
I like that movie.
I've never seen it before. I liked it. Liked it a lot.
I liked it.
Like I was like, I don't know. Every time, like I have a Disney station.
Roller coaster ride.
I have a Disney music station on Pandora. Every once in a while, I turn it on. A Lilo and Stitch song comes on. I was like, oh, I don't know the fucking words.
Yeah, the Hawaiian roller
but I'm like, I don't know if I want to listen to this. And then they turn and then I watch the movie. I'm like, I might not watch this.
It's good.
It's good.
Valkyrie.
Yeah.
I loved Valkyrie.
These two I did like on the cusp of midnight. Like one right before midnight, one right after midnight, so I could watch it all in one go. Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2.
Yes.
You had never seen Kill Bill Volume?
Because I had always said, if I was going to watch Kill Bill, I wasn't going to split it up.
Yeah,
I was going to watch it in one sitting.
I only ever watched Kill Bill once, and it was when the first volume came out, and then it was again when the second volume came out. And then Nicole had never watched them, and she started watching them. And when she got to the end of Volume 1, she's like, well, now I have to watch the second one. So then she just watched the second one. And yeah, and that was the second time I'd ever seen them, and they're still really good. I actually appreciated them more as an adult than when I was a teenager.
Yeah. Well, I have all the Tarantinos saved for Django on Blu-ray, so it also looks like killer.
Here's a great movie. If you see it on Netflix and you haven't watched it, watch this fucking movie. Snowpiercer.
I want to watch it.
I've heard mixed things, but I want to see it.
It's really fucking good.
Hey, Chris Evans, dude.
Yeah.
Detachment, Last Love, not a good movie. It had Michael Caine in it, and it was about this like old white man in fucking Paris, and he meets this girl, and he feels like she's a kindred spirit. I was like, this is a fucking awful movie.
So it's like
starting any Michael Caine movie. It's about an old white man.
So it's like Lost in Translation, but not good.
Kind of. Yeah. I haven't seen that movie.
I like that movie.
I believe it's in my.
I didn't like it when I was younger, and then when I was an adult, I watched it again. I'm like, okay, I get it now.
Kingsman: The Secret Service.
I like that movie.
Except
that movie. For the butt thing, which I won't spoil.
I always like.
I thought the butt thing was stupid.
I like a butt.
I like butts too.
I want to.
I like butts too, but it was fucking dumb. We'll save it for another time. But
all right, we're almost there. 10 more. Mr. Peabody and Sherman.
I didn't know.
The newer one?
Yes.
Oh, that looked fucking terrible.
It actually was kind of cute. Kind of cute.
Did you watch it with your daughter? You're like, no.
Actually, she had already gone to bed. I watched it. Jackie Brown.
I like that movie.
That's a good movie.
That's one of the only Tarantino movies I haven't
I
seen.
watched it because I
good.
saw it on Netflix, and I'm like, you know what? This is one of the only fucking Tarantino movies I've ever seen, so I just sat and watched it.
And it's the only movie that he like. It's adapted from book. Like hardly any people die in it. Like I was reading the trivia. It's like spoilers. Only 4 people die in that movie.
Oh, yeah,
Compared to the other Tarantino
Kill Bill,
movies where like
the body count in Kill Bill is like 200 people or some shit. Like
probably like Inglourious Basterds.
No, it's probably like
it's
probably over 100 because there weren't like aren't there like
Crazy 88.
I almost said 99, but almost close.
Close enough.
Boy Wonder, which was
I don't know what that is.
It's an indie movie about a kid. He becomes a vigilante or what.
That's
it was
cool.
Not as good as I hoped it would be.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Sounds like Kick-Ass, but lame.
Drinking Buddies, also from the guy that
I've seen that movie.
It's not bad.
It was okay.
Here's the interesting.
It has
part
a lot
about
of
that.
cool people in
Here's
it.
the interesting part about that movie, and also about Happy
That's
Christmas.
the one with Olivia Munn and the guy from Office Space, right?
Olivia Wilde.
Olivia Wilde. Yeah,
And
okay,
Ron
yeah.
Livingston,
Sorry.
yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Whoever the fuck she is.
Drinking Buddies and also number 1 Happy Christmas were done by Joe Swanberg. Now what he does is with both these movies is there's a point A and a point B. Get yourselves to it, but dress how you want to dress. There's no particular wardrobe. Say what you want to say because there's no particular script. It's all the performances are pretty much improv.
That too. Yeah, it's weird because you feel so voyeuristic. Because it just feels like they feel like natural, very natural conversation.
It's an authentic conversation.
Yeah, and
you can tell like when you're watching, you're like, this is not scripted. Like they made this up as a way.
I don't know if you can. You're like, there's something off, but it's not off where you're like,
it's
I'm
not
bothered.
Off where,
it's off where you're like,
bad.
something's weird. But yeah, it
just feels so much more natural and flowing.
Yeah, Nicole told me that halfway through when we were watching. She's like, apparently there was no script. There was just like. Plot
it's
points.
Just,
I'm like, really? That's interesting.
I never guide.
Yeah, I mean, you couldn't do that with every movie, obviously.
No.
But with that movie, it works because it is just kind of about friends
but if
and like
if it's easy,
kind of the fucked up drama they go through and stuff. So
exactly.
Yeah.
45 is following Chris Nolan's first film. That was good.
That's on my queue.
It's not bad. It's pretty good,
though.
but it's kind of predictable after a while. It's nothing as stellar like fucking Inception or.
As long as it's not The Happening.
It's not.
When I first heard about what the twist and the happening was, I'm like, that's kind of cool. But then when I got older, I'm like, no, that's fucking stupid. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
I've never laughed so unintentionally at a movie.
They're like, the trees are
What?
gonna kill us.
No.
It's like,
what?
it's like the trees fucking need us. Like, the trees can't fucking live without us either. So why the fuck would the trees kill? That's so stupid.
Are you here to kill me in my sleep? What?
No. What?
Spoilers: the trees are making people kill themselves.
That's one of the best parts of that whole movie. Is like he's
Mark
like,
Wahlberg's
you're in a
terrible
fucking
acting.
what is he in like an old folks home or something? And
The lady's like, yeah, are you trying to kill me?
and he goes, what? No. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
That was actually pretty good.
I love
not as good as the first one.
The first one's great.
Not as good as the first one, but still pretty good.
I didn't expect anything from the first one. I liked it a lot.
Me neither. Fuck. Birdman. I watched that the night of the Oscars. Like when I heard that it got Best Picture, I went on PSN and I rented it and we watched it that night. It was really good, actually.
I haven't seen it.
I haven't either.
The Dirties is an indie movie about 2 kids who they get bullied all the time, and they're trying to make a movie for their film class, and they get bullied all the time. At one point, they're like, "What if we made a film called They call the bullies the Dirties. They're like, "What if we make a film called The Dirties, where we kill the Dirties?" And it becomes slowly apparent along the way that one of the kids is way more serious about it than the other. Like, and it's not like yeah, we'll fake killing the Dirties. Like, no, what if we really killed the Dirties? Like, it builds up to like the only plausible way that's going to end, and you can see the ending coming. And you're like, oh man, this is so fucked up, but you got to watch it. It's good.
So it's
good.
like that. What was that movie about the 2 kids that did the school shooting?
Oh fuck, I don't know.
I don't know, but that movie was hard to watch.
Bernie, which is another Linklater movie.
What is that?
That's Jack Black.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I know.
It was all right. It was okay. It was all right. And number 50, Chef.
I haven't watched
with
that.
John
I've seen the
Favreau.
clip.
I heard it was good,
I've
though.
seen that one clip that's like, it's fucking lava cake or whatever, but I haven't seen.
It is good. It is good. It's a good movie. I liked it a lot. So you can continue to follow like I said, I'm on 84 now. So you can continue to follow my journey if you follow me on Twitter, madman07, #dayoffmovie. You'll see a tweet from me every morning because I try to get the movie out of the way in the morning every day.
Oh yeah.
So that's the first 50. In a few weeks we'll probably see, more, or you'll probably hear about it. I don't know. Regardless, that's Misfit Radio for this time. This go around.
I have some closing out messages though.
Please.
Remember that you can go to patreon.com/toasterchimp, and even if you give $1, you're going to get early videos a week early, cool stuff like that. We have a bunch of different reward tiers, which include full raw episodes of dramatic RPG readings. Yeah, I don't mean raw like that's raw. I mean raw like unedited.
Yeah.
It's already.
And I don't mean
raw.
unedited like the bleeps are taken out. I mean like unedited like the full 30 minutes.
Yeah.
You'll also get full audio episodes of Misfit Radio early before they go live to public and before they go free. You get the MP3 download. You'll also get full audio episodes of Picture Show Madness and stuff, which you can't get otherwise. You have to be a Patreon member. And like I said, we have some other reward tiers up there, but every $1 helps. Even if you give $1 a month, it helps us out a lot. And you get early access to our videos and stuff. And then remember to follow us on Twitter. We're at ToasterChimp, and to go to toasterchimp.com where we post blogs and stuff about how we're doing and all that good stuff. And
you can also follow us individually. Fucking at Big Guy 87, at the Jawa Josh, at Mattman07. You can follow us individually. You can follow Toaster Chimp. You can do all that.
Yeah, I think that's it.
So,
that was a good episode.
Thanks for joining us.
Oh yeah, I hope we didn't offend anyone. We probably did though.
We probably did, but you know what? I don't.
All that cheese pizza talk. People are like, God damn.
People are like, God damn these.
I gotta
people.
email. I could deal with all the God stuff, but I gotta email in about the fucking pizza.
Yeah,
you're fucking wrong.
Pizza.
Alrighty. Well, bye everybody.
Bye.